So the first thing we need to do is obviously hook up the handbrake cable again. Let's see if we can get this done. So there, and there, like that. And then you've got this gubbins here, which goes there, I think, and there, and there, and there, and then that clips into there. There's a said spring, this spring here, which goes in there like that, and goes down to there. And that all just shoots up into there like that, so it all goes like that. So when you're doing this, you've got to turn that little pin into the locking piece into that. So like that, pliers, and then if you're lucky enough, I've found normally that in doing these sorts of jobs, it either goes in the first time or it's an absolute sod. Got that lined up, twist, and so that's done. Okay, we got that bit done. So that's the first shoe in. So there you go, that one's in. I mean, when you've done a few rear brake jobs, I suppose, you get used to doing them. Now, so that's the trailing shoe, that's the leading shoe. So if we put those two side by side, you can see the difference between there and there. So this is the leading shoe, goes on that side there. Even though all this bit here looks the same on both shoes, it's this length here from there to there is what you're looking for. We'll go from the bottom first, shall we? Put that spring on, go up into there, push that up into there. There we go, like that and there, like that. Don't really worry about that at the moment. Pliers, grab hold of said big spring, grab that. That goes into that hole there. Done. So if you've got a rear brake and you're not sure whether the pistons are seized or anything in there, when you've got the drum off, if you can do that, it's a piece of cake. Sometimes you've got to put if it's a wee bit seized, put screwdrivers in there, just wriggle them backwards or forwards and they'll free them up. So same trick on this side with that pin. I mean, some cars can be an absolute dog because the flange hides these things, and you get a little hole like that, you got to do it through, and they just don't talk to me about that stuff. They're just a nightmare. So we get that in there and turn that round. So that's that done. I know some of you are saying to me, Richard, you've forgotten something. Well, I have sort of, but I don't normally do it, and that's to put some contact grease for these things to slide. But for what we're building, I don't think it's really going to matter.